From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice were remembered in Butte today, including a dedicated bugler who never missed a ceremony. I'll tell you about it coming up.
How much has been raised so far for the M&M bar? I'm Caitlin Aguilas, and I'll give you an update on what's going on.
Wow, what a gorgeous day on tap for June 1st. Can you believe we made it this far? And it's looking absolutely gorgeous. We have a lot to get to on those Memorial Day remembrances and other news. But first, Matt, the forecast.
Looks like the morning's very mild, maybe a little crisp. A light jacket may be in order, but not much more as you're heading out the door. Temperatures are going to warm up very quickly through the afternoon. We'll see some sunshine early on, then a little bit of cloud cover. You can see that crane there working on the MSU campus. Pretty quiet morning, upper 70s for today. A light wind across the area. Again, the clouds will be on the increase. We've got several dry days ahead. We'll talk about those impacts in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. It is now 6:32. Butte's Memorial Day had plenty of sunshine, but this year it was missing its dedicated bugler, Pete Godlin, who died earlier this year.
But as MTN's John Amy tells us, a U.S. senator stepped in to take Pete's place behind the horn.
It was an unusually beautiful day in Butte for such a somber event, as many gathered here at Stodden Park to remember those who fell in battle this Memorial Day.
Can't remember a Memorial Day quite like this. The sun is shining on us for a great reason today, and I just want to thank you. Enjoy your weekend, but remember why we're all here.
America, America, God shed His grace on.
The reason was to honor those who died while in the service of this nation, and several people spoke about the sacrifices they made in the name of freedom. District Judge Robert WHALEN talked about a new veterans court that's starting in Butte to help those who survived their service but need help getting their lives back together.
Perhaps the best way to honor the memory of those who died in service to our country is to serve the men and women who return. In the words of Jennifer Granholm, we honor the dead best by treating the living well.
Senator John Tester paid tribute to Butte World War II veteran Pete Godlin, who died in January, by playing taps during the ceremony. This was something Godlin did at every Memorial Day ceremony for decades.
On this day, you can't take over for Pete. I'll just tell you that. You try to fill his shoes, but he's legendary when it comes to taps.
Pete Godlin's daughter said she was grateful her father was remembered during this ceremony, and he would have enjoyed being here today, a ceremony that he faithfully attended every year.
This is like the first year without him, so you know, we really miss him. It was very nice of John Tester to mention Pete Godlin.
Remembering those who made the ultimate sacrifice. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
All right, thank you, John. 6:34, staying in the mining city. After the shock and sadness of losing the M&M Bar and Cafe in Butte to a fire, a lot of people stepping in to help try to bring it back.
MTN's Caitlin Aguilas.
The largest order to ever come through the doors of 5518 Designs is in support of rebuilding the M&M Bar.
The sales have been going amazingly. I've been blown away. I hope Selena feels the encouragement and the support of this community. I really hope she does.
The M&M Bar burned down, leaving a gaping hole in uptown Butte. Sales have reached 25 states. The farthest sale, Switzerland. With so many orders to pack and ship, Wick ran out of room in his store, so he decided to expand.
I talked to JJ, the owner of the Finland Hotel, and he has been generous enough to lend the Treasure State Ballroom within the hotel. He lent us that space, just gave it to us so that we can organize all these items.
Adam said it was the least he could do to help bring back the M&M Bar.
To lose such an important and iconic building when, you know, that's the thing that makes Uptown so magical is the historic buildings, right? And it's just, it's very, very difficult to have that loss in our community. And in any way, we're just thrilled that we could do anything to help.
5518 Designs have sold 1,269 t-shirts, 799 hoodies, and well over 600 stickers. They have so far raised over $70,000 in support of rebuilding the M&M bar.
We're all caught up with the pre-orders. So we are now kind of shifting into selling these items directly out of the store.
In Butte, Caitlin Aguilez, MTN News.
An update to our story, the amount raised so far is $30,000.
6:36 now. It's a trend pet owners should be aware of. Shelters say there is a spike in the number of lost animals turned in this time of year.
MTN's Marion Davidson has steps you can take to help lost pets find their way home.
People aren't the only ones who spend more time outside when the weather gets nice. Pets do too. In fact, in June, July, and August, more pets tend to end up here.
People tend to go camping, they go boating, they go hiking, they do all these things and they take their pets with them. And a lot of times what that means is pets run off. They see a deer or they get lost or stuff like that just happens. It's really normal in Montana.
There are things you can do to make sure your lost pet doesn't stay lost. First,
please put a collar and tags on them so they're easy to identify.
A microchip linked to up-to-date information works too. Also, file a missing report. You can do that with law enforcement and the Humane Society. Include information about what your pet looks like, what color collar they might be wearing, their weight, and where you last saw them. Posting a photo on Facebook can be helpful too.
Those social media things get spread far and wide.
So what if you do find a dog or cat? Well, check for that all-important collar with the owner's information on it. And if that fails, give the Humane Society a call.
We always recommend calling us and filing a found report.
Humane Society staff cross-reference lost and found reports to try and reunite pets with their people. Just a couple of things to keep in mind as you and your pets head out this summer. In Helena, Marion Davidson, MTN News.
Well, it can not only be one of the biggest stories of the summer, but one of the biggest stories ever. Do UFOs exist?
Now, while Hollywood has been fascinated with the subject for decades, in Washington it's been mostly ignored. That is until now. Our Joe St. George with a look at the major report due in the coming weeks and how it just might change everything.
What exactly is out there? We know there are planets and stars, but what about life? Aliens? No, this isn't a script for a Hollywood movie. It's an actual debate happening in Washington, and a major, potentially life-altering report is expected in the coming weeks.
Before, if you brought up the concept of UFOs in Washington, you'd be laughed at. And while the chuckles are still there, the difference now is the issue's being taken seriously.
Mainly because last August, the Pentagon sent out this press release with the title Establishment of Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. It's a mouthful, but in short, it means the military is taking the potential threat of UFOs so seriously, it launched a team of investigators to figure it out. Intelligence officials have slowly been bringing this issue to the forefront. Last year, the Department of Defense released these videos from naval aviators. At the time, the Pentagon said they had no explanation for those little flying objects you see on screen.
They are quite eyebrow-raising.
And take a listen to what John Brennan, the former director of the CIA, told the Mercatus Center at George Mason University during a recent podcast.
Life is defined in many different ways. I think it's a bit presumptuous, if not arrogant, for us to believe that there's no other form of life anywhere in the entire universe.
All of us will get a better understanding of these possible UFOs in the coming weeks. That's because when former President Trump signed his final stimulus package into law last December, a little-known provision was included for an unclassified report on UFOs to be published within 6 months. And with June nearly here, that means the clock is officially ticking for the report to be released. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
It'll be interesting to read that. I've read reports of folks working at Malmstrom in the missile launch commands of seeing things that they're unable to
I've been
explain.
loosely following all the reports, and I cannot wait.
Well, it's been
that
reported
person.
for a long time unofficially. We've talked about astronauts have seen situations and fighter pilots, and of course, like I mentioned, the missile launch crews up at Malmstrom Air Force Base as well.
Yeah, we made it through a pandemic, and now let's
see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
Well, astronauts are okay, but something hit the International Space Station. Keeping on track here. Where it hit and the damage done, that story's coming up.
But first, let's check in with Gail King to see what's coming up at 7 o'clock on CBS This Morning.
Good morning to you. Ahead on CBS This Morning, more Americans are getting vaccinated, and COVID cases in the U.S. are the lowest they've been in more than a year. Could we be headed for another roaring 20s? And in our School Matters series, why summer learning is more essential now than ever before, plus learning how to keep learning fun for your kids. And Dick Van Dyke has been entertaining all of us for generations. The 95-year-old tells us his secrets to decades of success, and what does it mean to him to earn a Kennedy Center honor? Bravo, Mr. Van Dyke. See you at 7 o'clock, straight out.